Hey guys, it's me again. So it's been a couple days. I've had 2 total viewers. Pretty exciting. Still no comments. That's okay. Slow start. That's okay. The turtle won the race, so that's okay. I think I want to tell you guys about my day yesterday. My day yesterday was interesting to say the least, and let's say pretty crappy. Sometimes you just have those days where you think karma's just out to get you, and I think that was it. I don't know what I did or what it was, but definitely think something's out there. So I started my day off, got up, tired, didn't want to go to work, did not want to adult that day. The opportunity of calling off definitely was at the top of my list, but of course, being the fact that I have 2 kids and have bills to pay, I guess I'm not doing that. So get up, get dressed, get my daughter dressed because I get her ready for daycare. My son, had to get him up to kind of go over what he's going to do that day. So, go downstairs, make my daughter's lunch, pack her lunchbox, pack my lunch, make a salad, put it in a container, shake the container up because, salad dressing, mixing up in the salad's the best way to do it. Thought I had the lid, didn't have the lid, and my salad flew everywhere. I'm talking kitchen counter, kitchen floor, the carpet in the dining room area, all over my purse, down my shirt. So that's how my day started. Thought it was just a fluke. Happens. Take my daughter to daycare. She gets out of her car really easily, walks into daycare, gives me her hug, says goodbye, and the daycare hands me the next bill, which is just fantastic because I'm telling you right now, daycare is not cheap. So I figured, okay, that's a normal thing. Fine, no problem. Go to work. And like I said, I am a manager for an outpatient facility. I run 2 locations. And right now we're doing some changes. We're moving a couple group rooms around. So there's furniture in the hallways. Plus, when we reopened again, bringing, clinicians back, we had to move furniture out of their room to make sure there's 6 feet difference. Now we've had chairs lined up in the hallway for a little while now, but for some reason yesterday I decided to run into every single one every time I walk down the hallway. So there's that. So I've now thrown my salad everywhere, received a childcare bill, and used my clumsiness to the full extreme and ran into every single chair there is. So, okay, didn't think anything of it. And the one thing we're working on is getting an automated phone system started. Been working on it for a couple months. So I thought, great, I think we're done. All I need the CEO to do is to test it. So I send the CEO and all the officers an email with the testing number and send it out. Feel great. My boss emails me back, who's one of the officers, and is like, so I'm calling this number and it just keeps coming up busy. And I'm like, but no, I tried and it goes fine. And I look and I've sent the CEO and all the officers the wrong phone number. So that was another strike. At the same time, I knocked my Java monster off my desk all over the carpet. So there's another mess on the carpet. I'm thinking, this can't get any worse. There's just no way whatsoever this can get worse. Like I'd mentioned in my last video, I was also in the middle of doing my annual reviews and they went pretty smoothly. I had a couple people that weren't too happy with them, even though they weren't bad reviews. There was just comments on there that needed to be made about behavior, and I guess they didn't like it, which, okay, fine. It is what it is. So, anyway, so I had one staff come up to me and she didn't like it. It is what it is. So anyway, so there's a little bit more bad luck, just not great. So it's finally time to leave. I actually leave about a half an hour earlier because I need to go to the grocery store. Go to the grocery store, realize in my wallet they only brought $50, which, okay, fine, $50, that's enough. Get to the register. I still have all of my daughter's fruit because my fruit eats like a baby dinosaur. And she's more of an herbivore than she is anything else because all she wants to eat is fruits and vegetables, which is a good thing, but it can get expensive. So the only thing left on the band for the cashier to now, check out are the clementine oranges, her strawberries, and her blueberries, which are her absolute favorite. Well, we're already at $46 without those. So now I'm looking in the bags that she's given me and say, hey, take this off, to at least get her blueberries because she loves them. I figured, well, I'll just go back tomorrow. So there's another thing. Go out to my car, pop the trunk, put the bags in, close the trunk, try to get into my car, realizing that I have now officially locked my keys in my trunk. And I didn't unlock the car first. So yeah, I locked my keys in the trunk. Thankfully, I had my purse so I could call my mother. Now, mind you, I've only locked my keys out of my car, I think 2, possibly 3 times since I've been driving. I'm 35, almost 36. I've been driving since 16, so we're going on 20 years. So I'm thinking my average is pretty good, but I still get a small lecture from my mother about, you should put your purse by the hatch so you can't close your trunk if the purse is in there because, this isn't the first time. And mind you, the last time I locked my keys in the trunk, I didn't lock them in the trunk. I locked them in the car, but there was also a malfunction in the car. So it really wasn't my fault, but okay. So I got a lecture from my mother, but she was my superhero, is my superhero every single day. I love her dearly. Somebody to look up to, but she came to my rescue and brought the spare key and opened my trunk for me, which is great. Oh, and plus she saw my new tattoo on my back, which I hadn't discussed with her yet. So there's strike number umpteenth thousands. Finally go pick up my daughter from daycare, go home, unload the groceries. While I'm unloading the groceries and putting them away in the fridge, I then knock the Italian dressing out of the fridge onto the floor. The lid shatters, and I have Italian dressing, which of course is mostly oil, all over the kitchen floor. This doesn't just mean I clean it up. I then also have to mop my floor. My daughter really wants a snack, and she's hungry now, and, being 2.5 and a redhead, that does not mean, okay, honey, wait, I'll be with you in a minute. She means now when she says now. So she's now slipping and sliding over my kitchen floor. Thankfully, she doesn't fall and crack her head. So that's a good thing. I'm thinking I'm done. I've called my best friend. I'm almost in tears at this point because I'm so frustrated with today. But okay, we're good. So it's now 8:45 and I'm thinking the safest thing to do is just go to bed. I'm just going to go to sleep. I tell my son, listen, 9:30 is your bedtime. Wake me up when you go to bed just so you can say goodnight and I give you a kiss goodnight. That's it. Come in, turn my light off, have my pillows ready, everything else, lay down, and I smack my head on the wall. And that was the final touch of my day yesterday. So I have decided as of yesterday that I'm going to look very closely to what I'm doing, to what's been going on. Because it kind of sounds like there was some karma going on. I don't really know why, but it definitely, hit me hard. Today was a better day, thankfully. Sometimes you got to hit those bumps in the road to be able to realize that there's something better on the other side. But, thankfully today was better. But so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got a couple of giggles out of, my misery, which, in the end, it is kind of funny. I'll laugh at it. That's for sure. I laughed at it today when I was telling the story to my boss. And he said, next time, just wrap yourself in bubble wrap and stay home. I said, well, are you going to pay me to stay home? He's like, well, yeah, you could have worked from home. I'm like, well, that would have been nice to know last time. So anyway, sorry, I'm just rambling. I apologize for that. Again, if you guys are watching this, I know I am brand new and you probably hear these stories all over, but would love to get some comments to see what else, you want to talk about. I'm just a single mom. I have a 2.5-year-old. I have a 12-year-old who's almost 13. And, my life is just, single mom, work full time, take care of my kids full time, happily divorced, just kind of doing my own thing, taking day by day. But yeah, I'd love to have some comments, see if you guys want to talk about anything. And hope I get some more viewers and hope you guys will like it. And again, have a good night. I did say I would teach you guys a German word every single time I sign off. So this time we are going to use the day. Let's choose Guten Tag, which means good day. So last time we learned Auf Wiedersehen, which means goodbye. And today we'll learn Guten Tag, which means good day.